Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So I've done this style video in the past. This is just a makeup collection favorites video. It's where I go through my makeup collection and I just do like a very quick debrief on some products that I've been loving lately. And this is just a way for you to kind of look into my collection and see again what I've been loving without doing a full-on sit down favorites video. So let's go ahead and get started. So primers. These two primers I have been loving. So first off, I have the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. This makes your skin look so beautiful and hydrated and healthy and glowy. It also smells really good. And I think it's literally the perfect primer for summer. So go ahead and check this one out. And because it's Essence, it's very affordable. Speaking of affordable, however, the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. This is the primer with the 12-hour makeup grip, very similar to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This also works very well. This really does prolong your makeup. I love that it gives your skin that tacky finish, but it also is pretty hydrating on the skin. So really have been loving that one. For foundation, I actually picked this up recently at Target and I've been loving it. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I do wear the shade Natural Ivory 20. So I picked this up based off of Emily Noel's recommendation. She talks about Neutrogena and their foundations quite a bit on her channel. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I'm so glad that I did because this is absolutely stunning on the skin. I hate that there is not a pump with this foundation, but I'm able to look past it because the formula is that stunning. Still loving my L'Oreal True Match. This is just one of my tried and trues at this point. It's so beautiful on the skin. I love the finish. It really does make your skin just to look so hydrated and so healthy. I want to say this is the one for normal to dry skin, unless they don't do that anymore, but I do wear the shade N3. Still just really loving that one. For concealer, I have like a couple here. So really have been loving my JOAH Perfect Complexion Eye Serum Concealer. I do wear the shade, which one is this? Fair with Cool Undertones. This is really brightening on my under eyes because of the shade, because it's a little bit light on me, but I love it for that reason because it is just very brightening on the under eyes. It makes my under eyes look more awake than I probably am. So really been loving that one. I also have been loving though this Winky Lux concealer. So this has kind of been back and forth in my collection. I've decluttered it from my collection and kind of brought it back into my collection. And I feel like right now at this time, I'm very happy with it just staying here in my collection. This is the Winky Lux Peeper Perfect Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. And I do have the shade Light. Very similar packaging to like the NYX Bear With Me, where it doesn't really have like a doe foot or anything. And you do have to kind of apply it with your fingers, but I really do like the coverage. I think it wears beautifully on my under eyes. So I have been enjoying that one. So that's everything from here. Okay, so from this drawer, same thing. I have just been loving my Neutrogena face products. This is the Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. Really love this stuff. I do wear the shade Nude 40. I love how easy this is to apply because it does have a doe foot and it's very easy to blend in. It also gives pretty decent coverage considering it is a tint. It also feels very comfortable on the skin, so I've been loving that one. As far as cream bronzers go, I have been loving my e.l.f. putty bronzers. I can't believe it because these are products that have been, again, kind of similar to the Winky Lux concealer, where they've gone really back and forth within my collection. So first off, I have the Luminous Putty Bronzer. I do have the shade Summer Fridays, and I love this, especially for the summer. I love the glow that it gives to your skin, and also it's just, I also really enjoy the pigmentation level of that one as well. And then I have the original putty bronzer, and this is in the shade Honey Drip. Also like this as well. And again, this is something that I feel like has kind of come in and out of my collection, and I'm so glad that I decided to keep it because I have really been enjoying it. I think for me, the key is applying these with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer brush. I actually picked this up in a set. I think it's sold individually as well, but you can see here it has like that slant to it, but it really is small enough that you can dip your brush into the pot, because that's one of the issues I have with these, is that the pot is so small that it's hard for my brush to fit in there. This brush makes it so easy to do that, to apply that product. So highly recommend picking up this brush if you do have those putty bronzers from e.l.f. And then as far as this one, let's see here. I mean, is there anything like specific here that I want to talk about? I don't think so. I mean, I have been using my bronzers. I've been really reaching for these two. I don't know if I'd consider them like favorites right now. The NARS Laguna bronzer, that one of course is really nice. Also been loving my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear bronzer. I do wear the shade 250 Light, so that's also a favorite, but I feel like really I've been gravitating towards these cream bronzers. Okay, so for blush, I have a few things here. So firstly, I have decluttered this and then brought it back into my collection, and I'm so sorry that I said I was decluttering this, because I decided to give it another try, and I love it. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Mauve Matte. So the issue that I was having with this one, and I must have been like misremembering it because it actually applied just fine, but because the flowers are all different colors, it seemed like it wasn't applying very evenly on the skin. But I actually did really enjoy this the last few times that I used it, and I was reaching for it a lot. So I'm very happy that I was able to make that work for me. Also, this is just a product that I am constantly reaching for, and it is my Patrick Ta blush. This is the Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush in the shade She's Passionate. This is, I think, probably my favorite blush of all time. I just love this blush so much. I love the color, I love the formula. This is honestly the blush that I go for every single time when I'm not sure what to use, or maybe the original shade I went in with I don't love. This is what I reach for. So really, really love that one. Okay, so for highlighter, I don't know if I really have a favorite, but I've been loving this one from JCat. This is the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter, and this is in the shade Crimson Gleam. This I thought was going to be more of a blush topper for me, but this really is a highlighter. It's just a pinky highlighter. This is very, very beautiful. The formula is also very nice. So I have been loving this one, and I've been reaching for it quite a bit. Just kind of like on the everyday when I'm not really sure what to throw on, I'll just kind of reach for that one. I've also really been loving my NYX Fat Lip Oil. Really love this one. I do have the shade Scrollin'. It's a beautiful, just kind of deepy nude color. And yes, I really like the formula. I love that this isn't sticky at all. It just kind of just glides onto the lips, and it really does hydrate them. So really, really do enjoy that product. Okay, so for palettes, I have been using the palettes that have been in my like monthly palette basket. However, the one that I've been loving a lot has been my Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette. This one is so stunning. This is literally the perfect neutral palette. The shimmer shades are so stunning. I have just thoroughly been loving this one so much, and I've been wanting to reach for it a lot. I really do enjoy it. And I'm kind of sad that I'm gonna have to put that one back. But those are all of the products that I've been loving in my collection. Those have been my makeup collection favorites. I just love doing these because it's a quick way for you to hear about what I've been loving, see my collection, and for me just to kind of like quickly, again, just kind of debrief about the products that I've been loving. Which products have you been loving? I would love to hear from you guys, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.